posted a note on Twitter, but I'm just curious to hear your thoughts on the passing of David Stern and why he meant so much to your generation of NBA players.
Well, it was very devastating to hear that news because, I was like what some of the other guys have already put out there, whether on their social media page or to the media, about Dave, and I call him Dave, but every now and then I call him the Godfather, but David Stern was a great commissioner. He's done so much for the NBA basketball. It was always my dream to someday get drafted in the NBA and walk on that podium and shake his hand. Like, that is a monumental moment, shaking David Stern's hand and then standing there next to him and taking a photo. And then my second goal was to be a champion and have David Stern hand me a ring, my championship ring, and tell me congratulations. And I'm like, wow, like that brown, orange basketball has opened up so many doors for a young kid from the south side of Chicago who many thought that would never ever leave that south side neighborhood and have an opportunity to play basketball for whatever reason they thought. They just didn't know me that well, but that was my passion. So my achievements was I'm striving hard to meet David Stern, and then to get to know him and sit across from him at the table where I was one of the vice presidents of the executive committee for the Players Association. And now I'm sitting across the table and we're negotiating the CBA. And I'm not a lawyer, right? But I'm fighting for what I feel was right for the players, for the body. And he's fighting for the guys we work for, the owners. But I respected his position, and I learned a lot from him on his passion for the game and what his vision was as far as where he was trying to take the game of basketball and levels where, for all the other young guys who are striving to play in the NBA, how it's going to benefit the world, not just people here in the U.S., but the world. Going out to China, Spain, Italy, growing the game in so many ways. I'm just naming a few countries. Like, I keep going. That was his vision. And the game has grown so much that now all these teams are billion-dollar franchises. Like, I recall a time when, who was it? The Golden State Warriors sold for $350-something million to Peter, who now the owner. There's two owners. But look at now, the Golden State Warriors is worth over $3-something billion, almost $4 billion. Like, David Stern had his hands in that. He was a forward thinker, had a growth mindset. So yeah, like when someone passed away, we have nothing but great things to say about that individual. But everything that's been said about him is true. So I really respect him. I thank him. Lord rest his soul in peace. And without him, I don't know where I'd be right now.